Hey guys, VG Warzone here. I'm gonna do another video today. I haven't uploaded one in a while. It's been a while. I'm not gonna do a reviewing video today, of any reviews or anything. Lately I've been, drawing and stuff. So, I've had no formal drawing lessons at school or from people. The only one that really taught me, I guess, or got me into drawing, my girlfriend Bethany. Um, so I guess you could say she's what got me into it. So what I'm gonna show you today is how to draw like a cartoon or animated style eye. I've been drawing general eyes for a while now, just at school or just random doodles. I don't know if you can see that this is some of my more crappy art there, so just random doodles. But what I will be showing you how to do today is how to draw eyes like so. So I'm going to show you the basics. I'm going to show you how to get down to that sort of style and how to get colors that you want. So what you're going to need to start out, paper, of course. I'm just using standard printer paper, nothing super fancy. This is crinkled a little, but whatever, it doesn't matter. You will need some color pencils. Mine are, I have some really nice ones here, Prismacolor. If you really want to get into drawing and you're really getting into it, I would definitely recommend going and picking up a set of these at your local hobby store. Just a hint though, you will have to shell out a bit of cash for these. They are not cheap. I believe at Hobby Lobby by me, pack of 24, at least about 30 bucks. So, these ones I just have separate. I bought these separate. Do expect to pay a little bit more per pencil by itself than getting an entire case. Each pencil is about $1.49, I want to say. Not quite sure anymore. But definitely well worth the money. High grade lead, high grade wood, everything top notch. So second thing you will need, a good pencil sharpener. I think this one was like $2 at Hobby Lobby. It's a German one. It's made by Coom. I'll tell you, this is the best little sharpener I've ever bought. I'm not gonna lie, I use this for every pencil I have. Really great, sharpens all types of woods to a really nice, really nice point. Come on, camera, focus, focus, focus. Are you gonna focus? No, you're not. You're gonna be a jerk. Okay. But anyways, so that's what you will need. Need some of that. A really nice also thing to have, need an eraser. You can shape it into like a little blade and get it up there. Optional, a little blending stump. But otherwise, that's about it. Let's get into it, and I'll show you how to draw this. An angle. You know what? Yeah, why don't we do that? I'm just gonna do a block outline of what I want. And then this will be like a basic eye that I've been drawing for a while now. So then you want to get to about there. I'll zoom in a little for you. So just about like that. I'll try and make this easier for you guys to see. So we'll get that there. I'm going to do like a questionnative sort of look to this. So I'm gonna give, let's see, I'll give you some curve there. And right now I'm just kind of creating like a brow line. So that's kind of what I'm doing there. So if you can see that right here, I'm just creating a brow line. And then we're going to create the back side of the eye. This line will have a little bit of a curve to it. So I'm going to continue this line out a little. Sorry, there's a phone ringing in the background. Okay, so now that you have your eye mocked out, I'll show this so you guys can see it here. So this will be the top of my eye. This will be towards the bottom, towards the cheek line right here. And now what we're going to do is this straight line that we mocked up here, we're going to try and curve that out so it has some more definition. What I like to do is take a line from one end and then the other, just make a little line, and then just very lightly just kind of arch out and then back in. It doesn't have to be a huge arch. Let's see if I like that. No, I'm going to arch it. I'm going to bring this line actually in a little. And I mean, adjust to what you like and what you want it to look like. Nobody's saying... my biggest issue with this is I always I always am short on myself. So I was just brought up that way. I always be hard on myself and stuff. So, okay, so we got that there. I'm liking that. So we got that there. I'm going to clean this up a little. Clean that up there. Okay, now what we want to do is create a flare towards the, towards the back end of the eye, back here. So what we're going to do is, we're just going to continue out on it from the top brow line, and we're just going to create like a little bit of like a, what looks like eyeliner sort of effect. So it just gives it like a little bit of depth to it. See right here, kind of hard to see, but I created just a little bit of a thing there, so you can see that there. Okay, so now what we want to do is we just want to kind of blend in these edges a little. I'm just going to erase this thick line because it's bugging me. I'm just going to make that line just a bit more elegant there, make it more flowy. So got that there. And on the bottom, like cheek line, be sure, go out. Extend your lines a little. That always helps give your eye definition. So I'm going to do that there. I like to round out this bottom edge here, like we did on the corner of the eye back here. I like to do it to some corners, not all. It depends on the kind of eye you want to be drawing. I like to do it. It adds a bit more character to the eye. It really brings your center of attention towards the center of the eye. So, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of darken in these lines a bit. The brow line, kind of liking that, so I'll keep it. I'm not going to bore you guys to death here with me trying to make it look perfect. The top corner eye here, I'm going to smooth that out with a curl, because it looks a little bit sharp there. Okay, so our eye is starting to take shape. Trying to get that focus there. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to create the iris layer. This is my favorite part. I like this part. So what you want to do is try and envision a circle in here. I've had issues with it before, and I try to use a compass and try to use it that way. It doesn't turn out as well. It just turns out looking pretty horrible. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to create a line right here. I don't know if you can see this totally here. Just create a little line about right here. camera, focus, thank you. I can't really see it there, but a little bit of line there. And then I'm going to create a line further on the back side of the eye, back towards here. So, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of take this out, and we're just going to try and create a general eye-like shape. I mean, be aware that shape isn't exactly, I'm trying to think of the word here, it isn't exactly formal in like an anime style eye. So be aware of that when you're drawing this. I know when I started to get this sort of a shape, my mind just said, no, this doesn't look like an eye, and it messed with my mind a bit, but you just have to go with it and trial and error, and pretty soon you'll get it and you'll like it, and then you'll start finding out what sort of style suits your mind. And be sure to venture out and try different eye styles. Okay, but now, I'm ranting, now we're going to draw in the pupil. The pupil will be a bit large due to the shape of this iris. So again, just like with the iris, I'm going to mark out my lines on the back eye and the top brow line. Now this iris will be a bit large on the larger side, so because I really want the iris to pop out on this one. So I'm going to continue that back up. And if you do need to make a change along the way, and where your mark that you made before you started drawing in your pupil doesn't match up, I mean, just step back and look at it. I mean, if it looks nice to you, I mean, try to keep your distance even between the iris and your pupil, so that it's like not thick on one side and thin on the other. That also really helps make your anime eye look a bit more catchy. I guess not like ugh, I don't want to look at that, because I have done a few eyes like that. I'm just cleaning up a line here. So okay, so now we have our basic eye. Now what we want to do to give your eye this sort of glowing sort of look, I guess you want to say, what we're going to want to do is create a light effect on it. And that what you do there, I'm going to create a look of sort of up to the right, light coming down. So what we're going to do is we're just going to create, and try and do this as best as you can, a nice circle up in a corner of the pupil. Not the best circle I've done, but if you can see that there, I just did a little circle there. Camera's being temperamental, but I created a circle up here, so that'll create that light effect. Some people I know like to do also, I'll do it in this one to show you, to give you an idea of what this will look like. I'm going to do one towards the bottom of the eye running into the iris. So I'm going to create a bit bigger one. This will require a bit more skill to do. And I'm kind of failing right now. So okay, so I got that there, and then I noticed my pupil line is running through my light bubble here, so I'll try and get rid of that as best as I can, and then clean up my light line right there. Okay, so now we got that. Now what we want to do is we want to darken in the pupil. How much time am I at? I have no idea. But so we just want to go in and shade this entire pupil. Okay, so now I notice my brown line is a little bit thin on the thin side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add some thickness to that. Okay, now I notice my one line here is a bit thick, so I'm gonna try and shave that down, and that works nice. So, and then we're just gonna go in and we're gonna go in and shade the brow along with the pupil. So now there is a reason why I am shading this in, and I will get to that later in this video. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so there we have our eye. We're looking pretty good. I like the look of it. It's looking nice. I want to extend this line out a bit more. Get that look there. So now we get the sense that it's kind of looking up into the corner of the, I'm trying to think here, the right eye. Kind of looking up and like, hey, what's up? So, so we're doing that. Oh shoot, one thing I did forget to mention. You will need a ink pen, fine tip. This is one that I just stole from my mom from her scrapbook. This company makes a ton of good good products. Creative Memories. They make a ton of colors. These bold tips, chisel tips, and fine points. Great company. I like all their products. Really nice. So, don't forget to mention you will need one of these. Any really ink pen works, but I like these. So now what we're going to do, and reason why I shaded all this, is because now we're going to color this in. Again, I mean, there is a bit of a process to this, but it does pay off in the end. The reason I shaded this is because when it bleeds through, the paper won't as much absorb the ink, but it will give it more of a shine. And I'll show you what I mean in my other drawing that I have off at the side here. Again, I am rushing to get this done for you guys, so might not look the greatest. I will do another video on this. I'll do like a different eye style for you guys. Just let me know if this video got really boring or took too long to get into what you needed to know about it. So I can improve my videos a bit better for you guys. So, okay, so there we go. We got the eye all blacked, all inked out and everything. So, got that there. Gonna let that dry a second. But so, like I was saying with some of these other eyes here. Now, if you can tell the difference, I don't know if you can tell the difference in the camera here, but you can notice there's a bit more of a shine to this eye than this one. Because this one, I did the same technique as here, as blacking out the back of this eye with graphite before I blacked it out with ink. It really helps it pop like a shine instead of like a dull color. So that is one thing I noticed. So, and eye proportions are really not that hard to do. So, I mean, proportions in these eyes, I mean, it can be a multitude of things. I think you can tell from this eye that I'm just doing for you guys to, say, this eye. Proportions are a bit different. This one is a bit more squatty. The pupil is a bit more to this side than the other photo here. So, alright, so now we got that going for us. We're going to start to do some coloring. I'm just going to do a simple color. This is aquamarine. I really like this color. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go in really heavy, make a nice rich color. So okay, so that's about as close as I'll get it for you guys there. That's about as close as I'll get for you guys there. Normally I would do some really intricate stuff, but I don't think my camera can pick this up, but with a very sharp HB2 lead pencil, I would go in and create the iris marks. You really can't see it. It's actually really hard to see it. It's really hard to see it here, but I do have iris marks in here. So, that's something I might have to do differently so you guys can see that. But this is a different eye I'm working on there. But so, yeah, if you follow these steps, and remember proportioning, you do want to try and get it in and stuff, but in the end, you have a wonderful looking eye. So I hope you liked that tutorial on how to do that, and